Hello, can you hear me? Okay, everyone can hear me? Alright, so, what we've got today is, well, I've got a couple of interesting things about this stream. That's that I'm finally learning how to use OBS, so I'm trying to get, like, the chat figured out and all that, because I'm a boomer. Not really, but I feel like one when I do this shit, because I've never been a streamer, like, ever. Not even, like, with friends, so, uh, I also got a new mic. Hopefully it sounds better. I don't know, it's a fucking Walmart mic. It's probably not that much better. But today I'm going to be streaming Half-Life Uplink because I wanted to do another Half-Life marathon, but I didn't want to go all through Opposing Force because it's like 6 hours long. So I figured I'd do Uplink. If you don't know what Uplink is, it's a 1998 demo of Half-Life 1, but it's actually a completely different campaign. It's like a couple levels long, I think. Really short. Story isn't any same sound. Fuck, that's probably just OBS then. Oh well, I tried. You guys can see that I tried to make it better. But yeah, it's uplink. You go activate a satellite, and it has no bearing on the rest of the story. It's not really canon. It's just another alternative story of Freeman. So, I guess I should get started. But I'll rechat in just 1 minute. My favorite YouTuber, Simon Undertime. Is this like the antonym of me? We appreciate the effort. It's okay. I'll just figure out. Maybe I should switch to Streamlabs or something. It might be better. They might have better audio filtering. Do I watch horror channels like Nexpo and Wendigoon? I think I've watched Nexpo before. I don't know if I've heard of Wendigoon before. Boomer moment. I'm eating Doritos. It's very nice. Would you like to see a Doom ARG or a Postal 2 ARG? I would love to see a Postal 2 ARG. That would be really interesting. I don't know how you can make that work, but
The reactor complex so we can get down to safety.
I'm sorry, but those doors will not open until
Uplink is a cut chapter from the game. I don't think it actually is. I think it was based on a cut chapter or something like that. But it was just like a demo.
The cables are severed.
Do I like streaming? Yeah, it's kind of fun. I have to get into the hang of it a little better.
Nobody but a fool would go in there.
What about this guy?
He basically just calls the player an idiot right there.
Very well. I will lower security on the satellite access elevator, and you can go up into the dome.
Yeah, streaming's fun. I need to get used to it. I gotta get into the hang of things. I gotta get better at speaking. Who am I? I'm the ARG guy. I'm the ARG guy.
I'll stay here and guard this area.
Did he point a pistol that he didn't have? Whatever. We can't see the game? Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Ah, I just went through the whole intro of it. What the fuck is wrong with me? Ah, shut up. It's okay. You missed the... You know what? Just so people can't say I'm a bad streamer, I'll go back. I told you guys I have to get used to streaming. They really do. They've got me looking like a sloofer goofer in chat, letting me know they can't see the game I'm streaming. Oh my lord, I gotta adjust that. Yeah, I did get owned. Okay, so we're playing Uplink. Like I said, it's a demo of Half-Life 1 from 1998. Based on a cut chapter or something.
Open up the reactor complex so we can get down to safety.
I'm sorry.
You guys can at least hear it, right?
Until we send the all clear.
So send it already.
I would love to do that, but the aerial bombardment has made a wreck of my transmitter. The cables
Are you going to be doing more mods like Point of View, Echoes, USS Darkstar, Anticlimax? That would be interesting. I wouldn't rule it out. I'd want to get through all the actual Half-Life mods, or rather official Half-Life expansions before I did that. By the way, none of this is important. He tells me to go activate a satellite. And it's not important anyway, because none of this is canon, but... I would probably do point of view. I've played point of view before. It's pretty fun, although it's kind of broken a little bit, if I remember correctly. Point of view is interesting because I think it came out before Blue Shift did. Are those PS2 models? They're the HD models. I don't know if they're the PS2 ones.
I'll stay here and guard this area.
Slow chat today. My only advice is don't do the campaigns in Sven co-op because they gut a bunch of content, sadly. Yeah, I actually have no idea what you're talking about, but I do know a lot of the Sven co-op campaigns are designed with multiple people in mind, so they have like a bunch of fucking enemies, and they're not really possible if you just try to play it alone. Well, they don't look HD to me. They're way too high poly. I might have the I have a PS2 port remake of Half-Life 1 installed. Maybe that's affecting the models. I don't know. Fuck. Wasn't there a Barney in here before? Was it secret? What is this? I've never seen this before. What the hell? Well, I died, but use default view at 106. What am I at right now? I'm at 90. I think 90's fine. Maybe I'll go to 95. Default FOV 95. I didn't realize there was a Easter egg there. Or a secret. Okay, I've been reading the chat. That's my bad. Yeah, these are the HD models that came with Blue Shift. You can switch them off in the options menu by going to video and turning off HD models. I'm not a fan of them, but it's a personal preference. Is there... Oh, use the valve to deactivate it. You don't have to take damage. I didn't know this was here. I've played through Uplink once. I didn't know this was here, so... You learn something new every day. I love the HD models. Keep them on. I do know they have a bad reputation because of this thing. Because this thing's so fucking loud. And also because they make the pistol and SMG share ammo, which people complain doesn't make sense. Since, originally it was an MP5, and it was a Glock. And I think them sharing ammo makes sense in the original. I don't know. But I know it makes less sense when it's a Beretta and a, what is it, an M4. You plan on covering any ARGs soon? I am, working on a video where I talk about Gunslinger. So, yeah. Stream not on 1440p. I'm sorry. I'll get used to streaming and get into, a better groove. Find, the right settings and everything. Right now, I'm just doing this for fun. Is it weird it's funny to whack wood for me? What? You are awesome, Richter. Thank you very much, Sticky. Everyone in this chat is always really nice, no matter what I'm doing. When is the Anthony Fantano ARG coming out? It's an interesting question. What is the ARG? Is it like Gaming Gramps, where it's about like the decay of the human mind, but instead of like dementia, it's just him going bald? Oh, I have to blow this up. HD models are pretty good, IMO. I don't know why it has that reputation. People just like the originals more. And I respect that. Loading bay access. Fuck. You guys know you can actually play Uplink on the PS2? It's like a really obscure Easter egg. I think it involves going to like a magazine or something like that. I don't remember. Damn it, I died again. Did it take my shotgun from me? Wow, I just let that head crab take like 40 damage. I like the Glock more, so that's why I use the original. I do kind of like the Glock more, but Beretta has grown on me a little bit. Die head crabs, JK. I love head crabs. Head crabs are an interesting... Did the door damage me? Do you know the YouTuber in The Librarian? The YouTuber The Librarian? Yeah, I did a video with him like a month or two ago. Who will be the next Pure Pressure guest? So I've reached out to a couple people that ask him if they want to come on. I don't know if any of them will be interested. I got death threats for using the HD models. That sounds about right for the Half-Life community. Okay, so warehouse encounter. What would a head crab taste like? We actually see the Vortigaunts eating the head crabs in, what is it? In Half-Life 2 during the Black Mesa East segment. Jesus, that did a lot of damage. I love peer pressure. Thank you. It's my least popular videos on the channel. I just kind of enjoy doing it. It's fun to network a little bit, I suppose. Is there another guy here? Are you gonna speedrun this? No, I'm not good enough at these games to speedrun them. Okay, guy's dead. When are we getting Eric Laidlaw on peer pressure? Now, who is Eric? Is that like Mark Laidlaw's son or something? The Source community is so awful and toxic. I don't know, I have fun in it. It's probably not as bad as a lot of other communities. What's your favorite game in the Valve series? Well, do you mean my favorite Valve game? I don't know if they're all branded as a Valve series. They should put a secret here. I could open it. Oh yeah, I say that like this is an actively developed game. What do you think of the Half-Life 2 remastered rumors? Are they rumors? I thought it was like all but confirmed at this point that some creator, mod creator was working on it. My favorite Valve game is either Half-Life 2 or Team Fortress 2. It's like having me pick between two children. I can't pick. I love them both. But Half-Life 2 Remaster is going to be interesting. I don't know how good it'll be, but it'll probably be better than the cinematic mod. Have you played Black Mesa? Yeah, actually, funny story. I have played the Half-Life games for my entire life, but I only just actually played Black Mesa all the way through like 2 weeks ago. Half-Life 1 mods were my absolute bread and butter growing up. See, I just played Gmod growing up. That's all I ever did. Should make more Gmod videos. If you like TF2, do you also like the classic version? Yeah, I mean it's not as good. I wouldn't put it on the same pedestal, but it's also still pretty fun, pretty neat. Yes, I'm gonna cheese this by crouching. Don't judge me. I'm on hard mode. Would you ever do a Half-Life 2 playthrough for a series? I don't know about a series, but I would stream it. I plan to stream it eventually. Okay, I think Oop, nade. When I first played Uplink, I played a mod of Black Mesa. There's a lot of odd things in Half-Life Uplink. Yeah. To the two people who are arguing about the HD models, I don't know if I'm using the HD models or the PS2 models. I might be using either. I don't know. The way I usually see it described is a lot of people will call the original models from the original launch of Half-Life standard definition or low definition, and then the HD models people will call the high definition, and then people call the PS2 models super definition. I don't know if I'm using PS2 models because they only look a little different, but it doesn't matter that much. Will Guy Fieri be the next peer pressure guest? No, you know, that would be interesting. You're using the HD models, Richter? Okay. HD models were developed by Stephen Ball, who is the conceptual artist for Gearbox Software, so no, you're wrong. See, how do you guys know all this shit? Classic Half-Life difficulty scaling. Just Still standing. What's your opinion on Fake Factory? It's maybe a little overhated, but I would never choose to experience the full Half-Life 2 experience that way. They're average Half-Life enjoyers. The PS2 models are slightly less ugly than the normal HD ones. I'm gonna be honest, people talk about how the HD Barney looks bad. The Half-Life 1 original Barney doesn't look like a human. He looks so fucking weird. That's like the #1 reason that I usually use the HD models. The original Barney looks so weird. So creepy. And he's just supposed to be a normal guy. It's not like oh, they made the monster look weird. That's just a regular guy. Oh, fuck. Have you ever tried lemons? Like, eating them? Eating lemons isn't a good idea. There's a reason they use it as like a drink mix and not as a drink. Nice lemonade, whatever. Fuck. I wonder if the 10-year-old kid is still here. Ooh, I got the... Did I just get the skull glitch? That's really rare. Holy shit. Marfy Black. I got it. I got the Easter egg. The skull came towards me. You guys witnessed, what is it, like 1 in 1,000 chance? Have you ever played Roblox or Minecraft? I've played both of those. I would be team Minecraft all day. Yeah, they were talking about the 10-year-old kid. At the end of my Blue Shift stream, there was a guy in the chat who was saying he's 10 years old, and I told him to leave. You don't need to be 10 years old on these live streams. You're gonna meet bad people. Not me, but I'm a great person, of course. Totally agreed that LD Barney is freaking terrifying. It is. He's so weird. If you imagine meeting low-definition Barney in real life, you'd never be the same. Does this break? It's making the breakable noise. I have a grenade. Okay, this just makes wood noise. It's not breakable. Soon your videos will be on Disney Channel. Wow. Oh, by the way, one thing I forgot to mention before I started playing this is that there's a mod that came out recently called Signal Lost, which is based on the Half-Life 1 alpha, but it's also more broadly based on this Uplink chapter. Like, it's the same exact premise, but it's remade. It looks really interesting. Fun fact, Source 2 is already somewhat outdated. Yeah, they started developing it in like 2011. SD, HECU are my favorite models. Studying the kit was really cool, and the uniform is pretty damn close / well made. Interesting. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Did you see that? Wait, if we are 10 years old watching this, we shouldn't. I mean, they aren't too bad, you just curse sometimes. Graphic depictions of violence. I mean, I was watching that when I was 10, but still.
Wait a minute, and I'll let you in.
Shouldn't be watching my videos. I made a video about sex. Those enemies had semi-flat armor? Yeah. 10 years old is way too young to be on the internet unsupervised. I would agree, but it's really hard. No, I'm gonna get political. I don't want to get political. It's hard. It's a hard economy. A lot of people can't afford to be at home all day with their kids. And I'm not saying that it's right. Alright, I'm waiting for this guy to finish talking. A lot of people don't have time, and I'm not going to say that it's an excuse for bad parenting, but this is an understandable era where I understand why so many kids are being raised by their, like, phones. Shit. Fuck, where's the other guy? TBH, some parents are okay with violence. Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. It was my advice. My advice was the 10-year-old shouldn't be watching the video Half-Life and sex. Unsupervised kids online equals future furry. What? Mr. Friendly should be in future Half-Life games. I heard he was cut really late into development. Maybe he still exists in the Half-Life universe like the fucking cremator. We just take all this guy's shotgun ammo.
I seem to be seriously wounded.
Fucking Half-Life. This part is actually cool. All the sequences they do here, where you see the zombies doing shit. I think it's a point where they hang a soldier's body over a ladder or something. It's just cool. Valve should make a game called The Life of Laszlo. I think, what's his name? The guy in Half-Life Alyx, Russell, was supposed to be Laszlo at one point. Favorite Half-Life horror mod? Afraid of Monsters Director's Cut. I like that one a lot. Fuck. Alright, we're having some interesting things going on in our game today. Yeah, the zombie pulling the soldier over. I was just talking about that a second ago. Oh! Alright. Man, I gotta remember I'm on hard mode. Because I'm only at 10 health. Spooky. I think I go this way. AUMDC is a great mod on it's like Cry of Fear and Afraid of Monsters OG more. I don't like the original Afraid of Monsters. It's hard to play. It looks very bad. It's impressive for being made by like a 14-year-old, but still. Alright, let's not get one-shotted by a head crab this time. Oh, there they are. I need some health. Have you heard of the mod Extended High Definition Pack? I have not. Doesn't sound super fun, though. I think now I'm on my return journey back to the lab I came from. Have you already finished this expansion before, Richter? Yeah, a while ago. I'm gonna save because I just did a bunch and I don't know if it saved. Not gonna lie, my favorite Valve game is Left 4 Dead 2. Please don't get mad at my opinion. That's a fine opinion. Left 4 Dead 2 is a great game. Both the Left 4 Deads are great games. Have you heard about Half-Life 2 Reverse Daytime mod? Yeah, it looks... It's very novel. I don't know how you should like build up like hype for something like that, because it's just changing the skyboxes and the lighting and stuff. But I did notice they're taking it a little bit further than that, because they took they added like dynamic... Oh my fucking god. They added dynamic lighting to the Jeep and stuff. So I guess it's made by someone who seems to know what they're doing. And I guess it's exciting. I think honestly, Ravenholm at daytime looks more interesting than the segments swapped to nighttime. Every day I am more sick of the Half-Life community. I'm cool with the Half-Life community. I think they're pretty cool. It's mostly fine. Which mod is this? This isn't a mod. This is Half-Life Uplink. This is a demo for Half-Life 1. It's a different campaign. Oh, shit. Did that work? Oh, fuck. Maybe it did, but that one worked better. Did he die after dropping that grenade? No, but I died after he dropped that grenade. You should try out Half-Life 2 Cinematic Mod. It's very much replacing all Combine soldiers and civilians and the Resistance into Russian uniform, but don't worry, they won't speak Russian, they speak English. I'm not really interested. Maybe I'll stream the Cinematic Mod someday. It'd be for novelty, though. I don't know if I'd actually get all the way through it. Cinematic mod is a disaster, and then cinematic mod is a masterpiece right next to each other in chat. Looks like we've got an argument brewing. We could just call it a disaster piece. You'll get demonetized if you use cinematic mod. I don't know, I'm surprised. I just made a video called Half-Life and Sex, and YouTube let me fully monetize it. I don't know what that's about. It's not something to complain about, though. That video's at like 150k views. It's really nuts. I gotta really thank everybody for showing out on my sex video, I guess. Alice is my favorite character because he sounds like me. What are you from, like, Florida? Is Alice supposed to be... Where is Alice supposed to be? Is he from Louisiana, like the game is set, or is he from somewhere else? Which clothing brand tastes nice? I kind of doubt any of them do, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you can't take it back. I thought you could. I thought you could actually open it. Ooh. Save. Coach is the best Left 4 Dead character. I prefer Bill. Bill's my favorite Left 4 Dead character. His noble sacrifice. We love your Half-Life content over your ARGs. Who says I can't just make both? No need to pick sides. Rest in peace, Adrian Shepard. Don't call Badwater videos 2009 at 3 a.m. I won't. I think that your Half-Life and Sex video is monetized because you didn't show any nudity and discuss the sexual terms in an educational matter. I don't know. I did say fuck in that video a couple times, or I think only once. Played Signal Lost last night. How was it? Alright, I think there's Vortigaunts through here. I was right. Kinda doubt I got all of them, though. Would you like to see a JD mod or ARG? I think you mean JB mod? What the fuck? The door killed me again. I don't know how you would do a JB mod ARG, and I don't think it would have the appeal that the other Gmod ARGs have. Valve should make a Half-Life spin-off set in Florida with 10 times spawn rates and minimum difficulty is hard, and all enemies are replaced with lizards and homeless people. Alright. That's an idea. Vortigaunt Nade prediction move of the year. Thank you. Didn't I already break this crate? JB mod is long lost, sadly. Yeah, I think it is. I assume there's probably still builds you can get your hands on. But it's definitely not supported anymore. I feel kind of bad for the guy who made it, even though he was a little bit of an asshole from what I saw. So he got overshadowed hard, and I think there was a little bit of legitimacy. That was hard to say quickly. To his claims about Gary kind of copying elements of his mod. From what I've seen, there may be a little bit of truth to that. But he was still a, like, raging asshole from what I saw. What is JB mod? I think it's a mod that inspired Gary to make Gmod, and then got, like, horrifically overshadowed. What do you think about the Steam Deck? I think it's interesting. I can't wait to see it release, and people tear it apart, and then see if it's actually as good as Valve is telling us it is. Downlink when? I don't know, man. Are you running the Steam Gold Source engine or the Game of the Year edition? I'm running a Steam version. How many pelicans are in your favorite number? What? You should totally do a video on it. I'm sure a lot of people would love to watch a video on JB Mod. That would be interesting. JB Mod was actually made for sexual purposes. Are you serious? Like, please elaborate. Is he supposed to be saying something? I think this is the PS2 model. Hold on, wait, does he have Yeah, I think I might have the PS2 models on. That looks like the PS2 scientist to me.
Hey, Gordon. It can't get any worse than this, can it?
Can you let me through? Okay. Mod created to put Alex and Kleiner together.
What's going on?
You guys saw that. I tried to save him. Couldn't save Eli number 47. Hound Eye. Multiple. I shoot the only human in the room. They aren't the HD models, you aren't suffering that hard. Those are the PS2 models, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think the PS2 guy... Somebody look this up. I think the HD model Kleiner doesn't have transparent glasses, or there's something with his eyes or something. Are his eyes moving? Yeah, buddy? It's hard to tell. I think the eyes move in the PS2 models. What's up with the one model of Barney that had a watch on? It looks kind of cool. JB mod is a mod that is the predecessor to Gary's mod. It focuses on setting up ragdolls and sexual purposes, or poses. Was that the actual intended use for that mod? I didn't know that. What the fuck? Come on now. That was just rude. Hey, what's up, BDC? Do we actually know what scientist was Eli? He's the guy who takes you to the retinal scanner. I mean, that was basically, like, added after the fact so that they could make Eli into a character, but... Yeah. You should do a stream playing Afraid of Monsters. I probably will. That would be fun. I should make a Half-Life 1 mod. Don't have any skills to do that, but it would be fun. Okay. This vent falls. Yep. Walk up the vent. Anything on which one was Kleiner? I know Black Mesa had an added thing, I believe, but the base game Half-Life, no value. No clue, rather. Black Mesa just designates him to be one of the scientists. He's supposed to be there during the experiment, so... I think they just applied it to the first glasses scientist you see. Fuck you, Gargantua. I read an interesting... Oh, God. I read an interesting tweet that said maybe the Gargantua is from the Combine, because it's armored and it has flamethrowers. No idea if there's any way to... Oh, yeah, G-Man. Fuck you, G-Man. I don't know if there's any way to make that make sense in terms of lore, but it is interesting to think about. I know they mentioned Kleiner in Half-Life Decay, so they obviously had ideas on who Kleiner was. Yeah, he's mentioned in the PS2 manual. Not gonna lie, Half-Life kind of freaky. It can be. It can be freaky. It still cracks me up that one of the voice actors in Black Mesa is the narrator from Stanley Parable. Is he one of the scientists? Oh yeah, this is the end of the mod. Demo. Yeah, it's a demo. I would forgive people for thinking this is a mod. I mean, it's got no more value to the story than a mod does, so. G-Man, just going for a stroll. It's weird how barren this room looks. Because it was just made for this sequence. Kleiner was Gordon's professor, yeah. When you finish stream, Google LD models versus high definition pack versus super definition pack. I know the differences, or at least enough of them. Maybe it'll be interesting for other people. So I think I'm gonna die to this Gargantua. No, the mod ends. Oh yeah. Some mods have really good stories. Yeah. Yeah, some of them do. Alright, I beat Uplink on hard in the official Uplink marathon, so I glitched it. How did I glitch it? Are there any mods where you play as the G-Man? Oh, EDC, not only did I glitch it, but earlier I got the skull Easter egg where it's like 1 in 1,000 chance that the skull of an enemy will fly at you. I got that. Like one of the fucking HECU grunts, his skull popped out at me and it went straight for me. That's pretty crazy. Insane gameplay. Are you kidding me? Gordon died. I feel like it might be interesting if someone reworked Uplink into a story that would make sense in the context of the incident more broadly. Like, just make it another HEV scientist. It doesn't have to be Gordon, you know? There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of HEV suits. You guys are going? Alright, well then I'll go ahead and end the stream. I hope everybody had fun. I know it was short. It's a short game, short expansion, but I didn't feel like doing a long stream. So I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Oh, I didn't even say good evening to start off the stream. That's my bad. But good evening, everybody, and have a good night. Have a good morning, whatever time it is for you. There's a mod for that where it links Uplink with the base game. It's called Uplinked. Maybe I'll play that someday. Richter, you don't understand. There can't be another mute man. Alright, well, you guys take care. Later.